I got my house pretty much up and going. I can keep modeling. And I grabbed the anchor over by where I moved to. I'm just looking for the mystical crate, and I need a lot of electronic parts to get my farm really going. Yeah. Down to that mansion with the mother of life. Contamination is high. Oh, that's other players. Okay, I should have recognized. I was like, I never seen these kind of raiders. Yeah, that's because they're not raiders. Oh, crap. Dark fiber. Oh, I missed something downstairs. Alright. Alright. Guess I'm good. Run over here. Oh, look. There it is. Found it. Oh, yeah. Or shit. It's pretty freaking high. $120. I thought it was a percentage. No. It's actually taking that much. Oh, I certainly chose an interesting area to live in. Electronic parts, oh yeah. This was worth. I also completed all of my journal. That's done. Yeah, just be like that. What in the world did I just float down into? I mean, those aren't what I was talking about. That big boy. Shut up. Claw machine. You know what? I think I'm going back inside. Whoa! Apple. Open. Maybe I come up here, find another way to get outside. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. I guess the second floor it is. I would just walk through the window. You need the acid. Not gonna lie, that noise gets kind of annoying. miss, bud. What a cutie bear he was. It did make me laugh. I'll go ahead. Whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to click it twice. Home sweet home. Did some shit apart. My light's going. I think it's right about in there. And this one. Not enough of that. Okay. Go back. What about that? Alright. Lord. Look at that. Oh, it's fine. Ah. We got grow lights, we got water. We're only at 60%, right? Yeah. Also 13%. That's fine. Should be alright. Um. You out of power again? Seriously, why do you keep stopping? You have your own fucking power. Wait a minute. What? I just realized someone else is not. This thing is broken? Yeah, what the fuck? Oh. Uh. Uh. No. Nope. Let's speed down here. I want it. You mean too many items? We got 2 slots. There we go. He's doing that damn thing again. It's not gonna stack the items. Needed these. Good there. Need more automatic parts. Don't know where to get those. Oh! How's that? Oh yeah, forgot to do that. Make first now. Structure. Nope. Get and lay down for a little bit. Ooh, that's gonna take a while. Oh. Also gotta make more sniper ammo. Get that. Oh, we'll see. Must be a really big. Alright. Oh yeah. What's this? Nope, I can't. Huh. It worked. Oh, that's weird. Oh, now it. Okay. Oh, I wanna go. Where's the last rift I gotta do? I think it's upstairs. It's level 48. Oh, I zoomed out too far. Okay. That's where I gotta go. I do need more fuel. A lot of it. Oh no. Guess we'll keep going. I didn't make any sniper ammo. I'm done. outside town. Jellyfish elite on this town near your chest. Weapon behind another elite on the other side of town. Basically, ain't no reason to be here. On the rift. Fuck it, let's go. Oh, see the chest. Whoa, what the fuck? That's I wonder if it's up in that building. fit that thing in there. Nothing. Okay. What I need is a weapon or armor growth. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Alright. That's interesting. We'll go with interesting. Okay. What was that point with those? I already went through that thing. What? Well, I'm out of the area right now. Huh. Where in the world? Damn thing big. I'm supposed to be up there. Oh man. I don't think it's what we're looking for. Ow. And I would be right. It's not what we were looking for. Oh shit. Fall off me. Oh shit. Fuck off already. Alright, now who the fuck up? You? Oh, what the? Didn't see you last time, that's for sure. I think that's what I'm looking for, too. You gonna be chill? Yep, we're good. Okay. Oh, wait. What? Keep playing. I heard him running up on me. Alright, so tomorrow I guess we go do the monolith. I don't know what I'm doing today. Barely got any mixed fuel from any of that. Alright. Alright, so we got half an hour left on that. These things have been a little. This one will just stop working all of a sudden and be like, I don't have enough power, even though it has its own generator going to it. Like nothing else is connected to it. And it's got two other things. I think it's actually got both of those fucking bio generators. Oh, okay. 7,600. Okay. I mean, that's tempting. Oh, I did learn it. Drills. Drill. Oh. I feel like I want to do that. Also, I feel like I want to do that. Yay, somebody joined.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
What you doing?
Oh, just grinding out once human.
I'm reinstalling Battlefield 2042, considering it is their final season. So I figure I'll give it a couple rounds, see if I like how it turned out. You know, like 2 years later or whenever it was.
Yeah.
I've heard they've made some good changes, but obviously,
It's a little late. Too little, too late for most players.
no. I think what it is did they do some things that they really shouldn't have? Yes,
Yeah.
but also everyone will always try and compare it to their favorite of a series. But it's
Yeah.
not so much the game that you loved, it's the feelings you got when you played it, and you can't go back in time and get those feelings back. So it's the same reason why if you haven't touched a game in 20 years and it was your favorite game, you go play it and it just does not feel that great of a game anymore. Because you're
Hmm.
not, 12 playing it anymore.
Right.
So I think Battlefield 2042 is fine. Do I think Battlefield 4 was better? Yes. But I mean, I'm glad they tried some stuff and they seem to have learned their lesson. I'm looking forward to hearing whatever the announce for the next one is. That's supposedly already been in development for quite a while.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. I was playing Star Wars Battlefront 2, but that game is so fucking dead that like you'll join a game and then you'll be stuck in like searching for more players for 20 minutes just to play for 10 minutes just to search for players for 20 minutes. Because they cut all development on that game to get Battlefield 2042 out.
Yeah. It's unfortunate when they do that. It's actually Battlefront seemed like it was turning out to be a better game than 2042.
Uh-huh. They did a lot of good stuff with that game, and honestly, there were talks of making a Battlefront 3 that got axed so they could make Battlefield 2042. I don't know. Battlefield 2042 isn't a bad game
Yeah.
when you
That.
can get like a good lobby, when it's not like 60% bots.
Yeah. I mean, I did enjoy parts of it. It was mostly just like server issues. The hero thing was a little jank because literally everyone was like running the grappling hook so that they could get up to high places. And, like, oh, cool. What about the other
I've heard
things?
I've heard they've changed it enough that like certain heroes are locked into certain roles. You don't have roles back, but you do have the heroes that belong to those roles essentially. So you can't be like a scout or a sniper or whatever on certain heroes. It just I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I haven't played in a very long time. Currently about 70% of the way downloaded. Last couple days I've been grinding the hell out of Diablo 4. So what's new with you?
Not a lot. The eldest one today just got his first compound bow.
Nice.
So
Don't do what stupid people on the internet do, and do not dry fire it, breaking the whole thing.
yeah, no, he's been told that. He knows that. He also actually took classes, unlike me.
Oh, I know
He should
nothing
know.
about it. I don't know anything about bows. I just know I've seen someone on like a gun fails video. They're like, just got this from the sporting goods store, and then they just pull it back and let it rip, and the whole cable mechanism for the entire bow just snaps because there's nothing to like force it back.
Yeah, it sends all of that power back into the bow instead of to the arrow where it should go. Is what happens. Yeah, people don't know how to use things sometimes.
Hello, child.
Hungry.
You have snacks.
I'm hungry too. Where's my food?
Why don't you have one of these? Why don't you have one of these? I wanted something moderately healthy, so I had one. There's a little kid snack pack that had like apple slices and some cheese and stuff. Don't no.
Upgrade my armor.
Stop that.
Okay.
Assuming that it turns out well, obviously I'm not going to pre-order anything, but sometime next year when they finally announce whatever the next Battlefield game is going to be, if it turns out to look good, are you going to play it?
I mean, if it ends up being decent, yeah.
One thing I'm looking forward to, although I'm sure you'll have trouble streaming it in any meaningful way, is Grand Theft Auto 6.
What? Why would
The
anyone
content of Grand
have
Theft Auto games
trouble
tend
with
to be
that?
tend,
Yeah.
they tend to demonetize videos with that content.
Mm-hmm.
Fun though.
I don't have enough energy to build that. Shit.
I'm wondering. There's been a lot of talk of Rockstar acquiring the people who do a lot of the server side stuff on RP servers.
Yeah.
At least the technology behind it, if not the people themselves. So I wouldn't be surprised if whenever we get like the online version of GTA 6, they start having like RP servers, like official ones, like the people who go and actually like RP their character, and it's way more fun to play on those kind of servers, I hear, than just going into a random server where there's a hacker blowing you up from orbit every 2 seconds.
I mean, it still tends to happen, but yeah, at least those people do get dealt with almost immediately.
Right, there's mods out there ready to kick them off.
Yeah, like that's their
Versus
entire
Rockstar.
livelihood is just sitting there like, go ahead, pull that fucking trigger, I fucking dare you. Unlike Rockstar, where they're just like, yeah, we'll get to it. We have some more important things to do, but don't worry, it'll happen. Eventually.
What's really funny to me is everyone's been like wetting themselves over all the leaked images and the trailer and all the other stuff. And like a former Rockstar dev who worked on like San Andreas and GTA 5 and stuff, they came out on Twitter and were like, maybe curb your expectations. The technology, we're at a point where technology advances slowly. You're gonna overhype yourselves and then you're gonna hate it.
My damn cat. Hey,
No.
Okay.
Apparently they added a stealth bomber.
Okay.
Think of a very tiny Dorito-shaped B2.
Yeah.
that has like a cloaking mesh over it for short periods, kind of like the little stealth chopper.
Alrighty.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a whirl. It should be fun. I just want to shoot people.
I mean, isn't that the purpose of GTA?
Battlefield.
Oh, that has the stealth on it. Okay, we were jumping around a little. Gotcha.
Sorry. Forgive the ADHD brain. It does its own thing. It follows the dopamine and nothing else.
Sniper. Let's do 200 sniper.
I always find it really funny when there's like a giant sniper in a video game, but it's like has like a 12-inch barrel. You're just like, what? You're trying to shoot like a 1,000-meter shot with like a 12-inch barrel?
Been enjoying this game, but I need to like take the time and clean up my wires and my pipes because damn, this is ugly. Like if you look at my stream, woo, wires are everywhere.
I suppose I could pull it up. Twitch or YouTube?
Twitch.
Okay. Let's see. Oh my god. There you are. Jesus Christ.
I need to clean that shit up.
A little bit.
Never heard of cable management, clearly. Even running outside.
Oh my god, they have added some weapons to this fucking game.
Which game?
Battlefield 2042.
Yeah.
You know there's like 3 snipers at launch?
Yeah.
Well, now there's like 5. There's like an additional 3 tacticals. There's an additional 3 marksman rifles, like 8 LMGs, like 15 assault rifles. Jesus. So yeah, they broke up the to assault, engineer, support, and recon, like all the heroes or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess you're not gonna be like a sniper with the grappling hook.
I mean, it would make sense if you're a sniper with a grappling hook, but just how many people were doing it.
Well, like what's their name with the frickin' glide suit?
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, what?
Huh? Wait, what?
So apparently they've separated some of the vehicles out.
Okay.
You've got your Russian vehicles, your US vehicles, and then you've got personal vehicles.
Personal. Okay. Huh.
Apparently, like, the little stealth bomber, it doesn't belong to any one side, it's just a personal. Apparently, to unlock it, you have to kill 50 infantry with an air vehicle and travel 5 kilometers with the Su-57 or the F-35 Panther. I don't know. I'm gonna go derp around, I guess.
Okie day.
Oh, and then they also, you know how they launched and they're like 128 players, it's gonna be great. It was not great. And they made the maps like 8 times too big for any amount of players. Well, they've added they've added in, you can select between how many players you want. So like, do you want to queue for a 64 game or do you want to queue for like a 128 game or? Which is nice. Should help with server stability.
Fun with
Battlefield, the game where you'll never get a vehicle.
if you do, you're not getting it back.
Like, you see these videos where they're like, I went 239 and 0 on this, Oh, wait, there are vehicles available. Alright. I'll fly the, I'll fly the little stealth helicopter.
Aluminum.
I gotta remember how to fly. It's not good.
Oh. Shit. What happened? Oh, I was on copper ammo. Alright, oh, okay. I have way more ammo than I need for this SMG. Oh well, whatever. Guess I won't complain. Oh, fishing thing. I could make some bait. Huh? Oh, sorry, I need more batteries. Go ahead, make a couple of those. Why can't I make my bait all of a sudden? Huh? Oh, there we go. Oh.
I'm
Food,
very out of practice flying.
Did you crash?
No, I got absolutely railed by another helicopter.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I have them. Rodriguez.
I forgot what it was to be like, oh, I'm fine, and then have a vehicle just, not say you're fine.
Oh, so that's the power remaining. That's what I got it. Now I understand. This one still has 24 watts. This one has 0. Alright. Now I understand this a little more. Power used is 327. I get it now.
If you want to watch me be bad for a second, here, I'll just do this.
Oh, way too much. I mean, you're killing things, so not terrible.
Oh, that was after we took like three mags of shots at each other.
Oh,
So
okay.
no, it wasn't very good.
Yeah, there's a tank. Oh,
Yes.
someone tried to launch it.
Too low.
This, that. That's actually oh, okay. So that's how that works. Got it. The house. Hopefully, good. Onto the wall. Can't stream, watch your stream, and play this game. It's too heavy-handed. Ooh,
Fair.
ouchie. Got to watch that though. Alright.
Alright, I'll stop streaming.
I mean, you can keep streaming, I just keep watching. How is that one? There. Up the stairs. I have sanity. I take care of that. They my happy self.
My 4 eliminations and 6 deaths. I did not do very good. At least they added the scoreboard back in after enough complaints.
I didn't even know they took it out.
It launched without a scoreboard.
Did it?
They're like, we don't wanna promote any toxicity, so we just not gonna have a scoreboard. And the community was like, get fucked.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I thought it was like some fucking glitch. But I didn't know it was an actual thing that they chose to do.
It was a feature. I used to be pretty good at flying helicopters when I played this a lot.
Yeah, I remember.
Now I'm just shit. Glad someone remembers.
Because, yeah, we tried to fly together and I would always fucking die first. You're like, I don't know what the problem is.
What?
I'm okay.
No, you just had a snack. You're fine. What? Then have goldfish and go, dude. I'm not gonna have you cry to me about a snack all day.
What if I cry to you last night?
And I'll tell you to go get a snack or go bug your wife. What's funny is there's all you know how you could put badges on your little calling card.
Yeah.
I have gold helicopter, 2 different gold helicopters, and then a gold marksman rifle. And everyone around me has like bronzes and silvers, and it's like I used to be good at this, and I bet these people could absolutely wipe the floor with me.
I'm trying to figure out what else I want to do. I don't want to move on with the story without everybody.
You want to reinstall Battlefield 2042 and play Battlefield with me?
That's gonna take a while.
Mm.
Even though I got fiber optic finally. Xfinity was doing some real shitty, shady shit. So T-Mobile moved in. They're like, "Hey, would you? Yes, take my money now." Well, you don't even know what we're offering. I don't care. Give it to me now. And yeah, it was fiber optic that they were offering. Oh, okay. Even better. I'll take that. Even my dad, who had been with Xfinity since before they were like Comcast. I think they were AT&T originally, but yeah, he was like, "Fuck these guys, I'm done." So now we actually have decent internet. Actually, it's pretty good. Fox is going to be a little upset when he comes back into town because, like, me and my wife have compound bows, and he and the eldest one were both running recurves. So I told the eldest one, if you get good, or if you show improvement, I will go get you whatever bow you want. You just have to make that choice. Yeah, he abandoned the recurve almost immediately after shooting the compound. Like, all right, well, deal.
Yeah, that tracks. Well, the only thing I had was a Jesus Christ. Ow.
You had it, Jesus Christ.
The only thing available was the jet, and I do not have jet experience, so I died.
Yeah. Spiegel was really good at that kind of stuff. But again, like, I'll be on the ground, just shooting away and trying to capture points, and he's just up in the air. Like, dude, we need you on point. Oh, I'm helping. You are 8 points away. What do you mean? You are on the literal other side of the map, flying around. It's fine. Okay. Well, generally, you in a helicopter, from what I remember, would be like, "Oh, you need help at this point? Okay, boom. Yeah, it's clear. Okay, let's go take it."
Past.
Yeah.
I get these work.
Don't cross
You know what? Let's get some practice
The world
in.
needs you.
Russian super hokum.
Please come back.
Trying to
The
come
world
back.
needs you.
Ah! Okay, so can't go that direction. Cool. Good to know.
All right, good to know that AAs are alive and well because I got shot down immediately. They have a lot of helicopters, so I'm just gonna go engineer and shoot at them.
About the only thing I lost was oranges and mushrooms. I can live with that. Normal gamer etiquette. There's a barricade here. Well, let's see how we can get on the other side of it. And game immediately killed me. Ah, yeah, that tracks.
I'm so rusty at this game. Like, I'm having fun, but God, am I rusty at this game.
Chinese parasol tree. Well, might as well go put this mushroom deviant into my boxes so that they start helping me grow shit.
Oh my God, I could not see the guy in that building. God, that was a lot.
Who do I want to get rid of? Only question. Let's see. It's power, heat area, green light. Huh. How much power? Nothing. None? Nope. Now that guy should be helping plants.
I see an enemy AA I'm gonna go say hi to. Hi, enemy AA.
Enemy. Ah!
Dude hopped out to hit me with the machine gun, but his vehicle blew up. So we'll call that a win. I'll play a medic. That's always a good job, right?
Both. Automatically plants seeds and accelerates crop growth. Power deviant energy. Growth. Okay, cool. So he's just gonna do my plants for me. Hell yeah. Fuck, I forgot. I need boiled water. I'm out of soda. I'll be right back.
I crashed the little bird. No, I don't want to hear it.
Alright. Oh, did have an incident at a shooting range.
What was your incident?
With my compound bow, the trigger actually slipped before I could pull the bow string all the way back. I got half of my arrow back out of the wall because it didn't just go through the drywall; it went into the brick and nailed the concrete. Like it dented the concrete. That's how fucking powerful that bow was. Like, Jesus. Maybe I need to take that poundage a little back? Well, let's be honest, I'm not gonna do it, because I'm a lazy fuck.
Fair.
Any more boiled water. I feel a bit uncomfortable that there's a dinosaur thing humping my stove right now. Like, it's supposed to help me cook faster, and it just looks like it's making sweet love to my stove.
God. I'm really bad at this, and it makes me feel bad, but whatever. One of those things like, I used to be good at this, what happened kind of moments.
Radio. Mano radio.
Oh, come on. Damn, we lost hard.
Sniper rifle ammo? Yeah.
6 kills, 12 deaths. God, someone on the enemy team has like 36 kills.
move my house again. Damn fucking bugs won't quit attacking.
Why? Why must you move your house?
Because there's some bugs that keep attacking it. Trying to destroy my shit. Won't stop it. Production. Okay, so let's go. There. Boiled water. Ah. Get on the boiled water there, Dino. We're working on it. What I like about this game, though, is the creators were not shy about what they stole from other games to try and make an even better game. You got some Dark Souls shit. You got fucking fucking brain just took a shit there.
Imitation is the
Division.
best form of flattery.
I mean, they stole a lot of shit. They're just like, hey, this game's supposed to be like all of these games. Which one of them do you play? Like, I've played every single one of these, and I really only stick with one that is not on your list. Like, I keep going back to Conan because it's just so good in the way of how bad it is. Like, naughty bad, not game buggy bad.
I gotcha.
Excuse me, little mushroom buddy.
Damn it.
I will not. Oh, ran out of boiled water. No, why isn't this placing? Hmm. Oh, where's my frame? These lights. Another one.
Oh, that's cute. Casper's little spotter drone has thermal now.
Oh. Oh.
Medic!
Come on, plant the damn tater. last. Perfect. A whole new piece. On fire.
Damn, they made the controls on that so much worse.
I pushed the wrong button. This is I got 'em.
Oh, of course they're up there. Why wouldn't they be? Well, I will say it's fun. I will say they either made the flying harder or I suck now.
Always blame the game and or internet connection. Always.
It's something I need practice on. It's Call of Duty is too up close and fast paced, whereas that promotes you just being like, "Why am I behind this rock? We need to push."
Yeah.
So you push and get absolutely decimated by 3 vehicles and 2 crack sniper teams. It's a different game.
Oh yeah. Always has been. Always will be.
I want to get back into it. We'll see. But I think I'm going to take a break for now. Get into that time where I need to, here in the next hour or two, figure out what's for dinner.
Mm.
I see your message. The child betrayed the recurve and went with the compound.
Yep. He sure did. Oh, stretch. Ah.
Here you go.
Oh. Thankfully, he didn't do that. But not wrong. This is a level 36 area. Also 36. Maybe I should move up there.
Let me know when you've taught your kid how to do this.
The bowstring is going past his face, so it's automatically wrong. It should be chin. Although, okay, so yeah, we went and like the guy has been doing bows for a long time. You can tell 'cause he's really excited about it. All that. Yeah, we walked in there. Fox is like, "Let me try that 50 pound." Immediately hits the only green square there. He's like, "Oh, okay, that's probably just a fluke." And he hands the recurve, the 50-pound drawbow to Childling, and he did the exact same thing. Just hits that square dead on. Goes, all
What
right,
you're saying is
y'all
you
need
don't
to stop.
Need to kill.
So he's like, okay, I gotta hit this on the first shot because y'all are making me look bad, and I'm the range instructor here. He didn't hit it on the first try. Like, well, god damn it. But I guess he knows the place that we go shoot bows, and he's like, yeah, I really need to go hang out with you guys at the Empty Quiver, and we'll see how it actually goes at a real range where it's, not just this small little hallway where I think it was 10 yards. It's a 20-yard range or something like that.
You gotta up the stress. You gotta stand in front of the target and tell them they have to miss you.
No, the childling will aim at me. You're like, okay, sure, that's gonna happen. Oh, maybe it was coal or something. It's just stone. I can't even get it. Oh, cool.
want to play something, but I don't know what to play. You know what I really want? I want that Knights of the Old Republic remake to come out.
Oh.
Just think modern day graphics with Knights of the Old Republic. I'll play that thing like 1,000 times.
Skyrim the shit out of that.
But then again, by the time that comes out, we'll have Elder Scrolls 6 and Grand Theft Auto 6 and
I mean, I don't know about Elder Scrolls 6. I stopped holding my breath on that.
oh, like it's in production. It has been announced for a couple years now. Like I'm not
Couple
gonna
years?
rush them. Yeah.
A couple years? Is that all? Because the last time I checked, it's been 5, 4 or 5.
Let it work.
No,
gotta-
I'm totally on board with like, take your time, make the game right, because we saw what happened to 2042. It just, I'm not holding my breath is all. Like whenever it comes out, and then I will probably absolutely abandon all of my friends and be like, nope, I'm doing this right now.
That's when you just co-game. Where you all sit in a chat channel playing the same game. It doesn't matter that it's single player. There's no spoiling shit. Like you get to the end of a quest line, they didn't go down. Don't be that person who's like, oh, this happened.
I'll be that guy that's sneaking through, and you remember the beacon of what was it, Myra?
A new hand touches the beacon.
Yeah, I walked into that dungeon at level 5. I was like, okay, this is okay. Everything seems a little strong, but I'm a rogue. It's no problem. And then ice, fucking blizzard. I'm immediately dead. Okay, let's just reload and try this. I think I tried it 20 times, and I was like, I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm out.
The typical Skyrim experience for a veteran is, all right, I got a new character. I am dead set. I'm gonna be like a two-handed heavy bruiser. Like I'm gonna really follow through this time. 5 levels later, stealth archer.
Yeah, exactly. That was the biggest thing that drew me into the Elder Scrolls, though, because like you could do all of it. I mean, at first, Skyrim didn't let you. They were like, "Oh, you only have a certain amount of points," and then they're like, "Yeah, that was stupid. Sorry, here you go. Just do whatever." Like, oh, thank you. What we wanted in the first place.
Now, what I'm gonna know life, if it's good, which I think it will be, because Rockstar usually knocks it out of the park, is Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be drastically different than modded Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, you've seen people put fucking amazing graphics that melt their computer on that thing.
Right.
But I do think it will still be good. Rockstar tends to be like, we'll release it when it's ready. We'll release it when the shareholders want it. But which one's in there right now? No. I'm not gonna keep switching the games every half hour because you want to play something else. Find something else to do for right now. You bring it on. Alright, you know what? I'll just get up and do it. I'll be right back.
Okay. That beat. The beat. Production. Facility power. I don't remember what it is. Oh, here it is.
I return.
Welcome back. hype.
I have been talking this whole time and realized I was muted.
Oh, whoops.
You
I
wanna
heard.
know what
Okay,
really
I'm back,
scares me?
and then nothing.
Right. You want to know what scares me about Elder Scrolls 6?
What's up?
Starfield.
Star.
That was a game that came out a little while ago. It's a space
Oh
game.
yeah,
You
yeah.
build your own ship. Like, that came out in such a bad state.
I mean, I
Such a bad
played it
state.
and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, and I didn't touch it after that.
Oh, yeah, no, same. I put 47 hours into that thing, didn't even finish it. And they're like, oh, well, this and this lore reason, you have to do multiple playthroughs. I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, it was not that engaging. It was a lot of loading screens.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, you gotta land, that's a loading animation. You gotta get in your ship, that's a loading animation. You gotta fly from one system to the other, that's a loading animation. You gotta go from one side of the system to the other, that's a loading animation. They advertise it as this great open space game, and then they're just like, no. Don't get me wrong. Some people built some really cool ships, but overall, awful game.
I mean, for me, like, I've never been a Fallout fan. I know there's a lot of people out there that are. I was not one of them. It felt very much just Fallout in space. So I was dissatisfied with that.
I was also never a Fallout fan, and maybe that's why I really didn't like it. But I'm really worried that if they put Elder Scrolls 6 out in the kind of state that Starfield came out in, that game is going to be one of the worst anticipated releases in the decade. I'm waiting for the let's go back to Skyrim memes.
They've been shooting themselves in the foot quite a bit. Like, yeah, we're doing this thing, and it turns out bad, and then they do another thing, and it turns out bad. So they really better step it up.
The problem is their ship system is incredibly shallow. Like, these parts cost a metric shit ton of money. But once you unlock them and put them on your ship, they don't really do much of anything other than change the interior of your ship ever so slightly. There's like 3 major parts that have anything to do with your ship, and the rest is just cosmetic bullshit. So once you upgrade those 3 parts, your ship's about as good as it's gonna be, minus tweaking here and there, so the other 500 parts don't matter. Don't get me started on like, oh, you can find and board ships and go and steal from the crew or kill them and steal their ship and blah blah. That's another 3 loading screens just to get from encountering them to docking with them to then taking over their ship.
Agreed.
Like
100%.
It was fast travel simulator versus Skyrim was just like, if I walk far enough from here to there, I'll get there and probably encounter some weird events along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Starfield was, I'm on the other end of the solar system, I can fly in that direction for 12 fucking hours and I will have not really moved at all.
Is that a bear? Hey, you, bear. Oh god, you're tough. Oh shit! And he hits really hard.
But yeah, one good thing that we have to look forward to is Grand Theft Auto 6. As long as people don't get overhyped on it, Rockstar tends to release their games in a fairly good state. So even if the multiplayer is crazy, I imagine it's going to be really fun to play around in the state of not Florida.
My only real complaint about the Grand Theft Autos is the trolls. That's it. Literally it.
I'm hoping that the campaign has a lot of good fun that you can do in it. Yeah. I just really hope they learned from Grand Theft Auto 5 where they just made one of the only ways to make money doing heists was incredibly overtuned for a huge part of Grand Theft Auto 5's life. And then you had these people who, A, are probably cheating. And if they aren't cheating, they've played 7,000 hours of this, so they know exactly every footstep, corner to peak, shot to fire. So the minute you screw anything up, you are about to have your day ruined by this person. And then if you can get past all of that, yeah, the cheaters, the griefers, while you're just getting your first little sports car that you wanted to get and only been playing for an hour, they are literally flying circles around you, just flying because they can, and firing infinite auto-fire rockets at you. I'm really hoping that Grand Theft Auto 6, they learned that lesson, or their anti-cheat's gotten better. I honestly have not tried Grand Theft Auto 5 multiplayer in years.
Oh, it's much worse. It's not entirely carrying out their server.
If you can find one of the RP servers, I hear it's better because the mods will not tolerate that shit.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah,
Like
5M. It's the problem.
What I'm hoping for is, like I was saying earlier, I think they might be wanting to at least acquire that idea. They'll probably make their own if they do it, but
right.
There's plenty of people that, yeah, they just want to go around and crash buildings into other buildings or whatever, and that's fine. But there's plenty of people who literally just want to be like, we go and rob stores, and that's what we do. And the cops, people are going to RP the cops and chase after you and shit, and that's fun. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I've always been on board with the whole, like, it should be actual players playing cops because the AI is fucking terrible.
I'm wondering how the AI is going to be, because they keep claiming that the AI has been made much smarter. So, like, you can't just, like, round a corner, go in a back alley, and hide from the cops. Like, they will actively be searching for you, and, like, even if you get away from that general area, the cops might have your description based on what just happened. So if you're driving around or you get out of your car and a cop's right there, they might just be like, hey, wait a minute. Even if you're not wanted. Plus, I hear robberies are going to be a big thing. Like, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 had heists, but outside of, like, organized heists, you couldn't really do much of anything. Apparently, like, robbing gas.
But those were
but you got like nothing out of it. You got like $50 and then like a 5-star wanted rating. But apparently, in what people are saying about Grand Theft Auto 6 is like robbing places is gonna be a big thing. Whether that's through missions or just literally finding a store and going in and robbing them. I mean, it seems to be so central that they put it as a part of their trailer, like they're robbing a gas station. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, hell, there's a major Diablo expansion in like 2 months. There's a WoW expansion coming out in like 2 weeks.
Neither of which I care for anymore. When Diablo 4 first released, oh yeah, I was all on board.
Diablo 4 has gotten significantly better.
Good old time, and then, I don't know, I just felt like that next season came out and it was like, bleh. Okay, well.
So, the way it happened was, the story was great, right? The story was awesome. Got back to that real gross, gory Diablo 2 style, right? Well, when you got to the end of that, there was like nightmare dungeons, and then the occasional Helltide, which only happened every like couple hours. So it left you with very little to do. Season 1 came out, and they're like, well, we didn't have a lot of time on Season 1. So you get this like nothing burger of a season. Season 2 came out, and it was fucking great. They introduced new open world content that you could do. They put in new legendary effects and stuff. New builds became viable. Like, it was a good season. Season 3, kinda shit. And it started a trend. The community was basically like, oh, okay, so we're getting into the Diablo 4 trend now, where every odd season is shit. Season 4 came out, and Season 4 was pretty good because Season 4 reworked itemization on all gear. Massive new gearing standards. Like, there was the meme online got so bad that it was like, Diablo 4 had a lot of shit on your gear, and the meme was damage on Tuesdays. Like, you had so many odd little effects that you were trying to stack around that it basically was as specific as you deal extra damage on Tuesdays. It wasn't literally, but you get the idea.
Okay.
They completely overhauled what stats can be on gear. They added new tempering things that you can try and roll for extra stuff on gear. You can... Like, it's way better. And then we were approaching Season 5, which just launched on Tuesday. And people are like, okay, well, let's see what happens. Is it going to be continuing the trend of odd seasons or shit? No, they added a fairly fun horde mode endgame thing. Where it's just like, you fight, a room full of enemies, and then after that wave is done, you get to pick a benefit and a, like, something that's negative. And then you fight the next thing. You usually go for like 6 to 8 waves, and then you fight a boss. And it's, honestly, it's pretty fun. So they kind of broke their every odd season sucks. And this is going to be a slightly shorter season. It's only going to go 2 months instead of the normal 3, because in 2 months their first expansion, Vessel of Hatred, is launching. Which brings with it a new class that's never been in Diablo before. It is called the Spiritborn. Think... kind of
thinking.
like... I was trying to think of the words. Think like a monk from D3,
Uh-huh.
but a lot more like witch doctor fantasy. And since you seem to not be aware of it, they did release the cinematic opening trailer for that expansion, and oh my god, is it dark? No, I watched that and I had to like take a minute. Like that's it was a lot. I know you've got a couple of games you're juggling right now, but if you did give Diablo a try, Season 5 right now, it's only been going for like a week, and it's in a good spot. And also, you tried it at its like worst state, like back when like 3 weeks of solid grinding, and you were like level 48. Like
we just kind of moved on to it in the process of that, so we never even bothered to go back to it.
Fair. I will say it definitely it took a couple iterations. I'd say it took about 3 seasons, and then they realized like their game was gonna die, so they massively redid loot stats. They massively added a few other end game things. The Helltide events are permanent now. When one ends, like a minute later, another one will start somewhere else. They added new Helltide mechanics, which increase density, so you're not just like running around looking for shit. There's actually a lot of stuff to fight usually. They've added some extra endgame modes, new uniques and shit. Like they've put some work in to make it good. I feel like I feel any live service game like that where there's a balance that has to be maintained, they're gonna struggle in the first season or 2. It sucks, but it's kind of the nature of it. But hey, I think they turned it around, and at the very least, I'd recommend you guys, if there's anyone else in the group playing, like. New expansion, which means new story. You finished the campaign, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just didn't want to spoil anything. So
No.
I mean, you've got Nyrel, or whatever her name is, Nyrel, who's got fucking Mephisto in a gem, and whenever we put a primeval in a gem, nothing bad happens to the person who carries it. No.
Right. Never.
You should look up the Vessel of Hatred cinematic. It's, let's just say, you see the sanity beginning to crack. Holding the embodiment of all the universe's hatred in a gem very close to you for a period of time is probably great on you. But yeah, the new class is it's got like, it's from the jungle. Think like witch doctor theme.
Which they've done the Witch
And-
Doctor.
Yeah, a lot of people are pissed because they don't have their shield class. They wanted a paladin or something.
Oh.
And they had confirmed more than a year ago that their next class is going to be something never in Diablo before. Might pull from certain themes, but it'll be its own class. And the way this is you are like a person from that jungle on the other continent, not the one that, Diablo 4 takes place on. Which is where the witch doctors came from in D3. But anyways, they have this spiritual plane. It's not heaven, it's not hell, it's not even really sanctuary, it's like a spirit plane for the earth. And inside are these animal spirits that think like nature spirits, and you have 4. You've got this leopard, gorilla or something, a eagle, and a centipede. And they all do very different things, like how you fight. If you went a full gorilla build or an ape build, you're gonna be really tanky. But if you went tiger, you're gonna be really fast attacking, very monk-like from D3. The fucking centipede builds are all about poisons. And the eagle build is fucking very high movement. I saw a content creator who got invited out to play the class early, and they said they were able to build an eagle class that they have a movement ability where the eagle picks you up and drops you wherever you click. Think of it like sorcerer teleport. That deals damage when you land, and so they just built a whole build around just lowering the cooldown so they could just leap. Just fucking eagle drop from the top rope all over the place. But it's really funny to see. I've seen some older streamers and stuff who are still playing Diablo, but you can tell that Diablo 4 is their first Diablo game. And they're like, why do they call it Diablo? Diablo's not even in this. There's a lot of lore you have to catch up on.
just a whole lot. No big deal.
I like the fact that we're not dealing with Diablo every time. He's got brothers. There's other prime evils. We had 2 games full of just Diablo. Let some of the other crazy people have a shot. I'm really surprised Diablo hasn't reformed though. How long does it take? Because they don't actually die. They'll reform in hell, right?
Oh my god. Yes.
So.
Well, Diablo 3, Diablo had to take someone basically lost. He had to take their fucking. I don't remember what her name is, but yeah, he took her body to come back.
But I mean, look at Diablo 4. Mephisto is almost back. That's why he's in that little orb in his temple. He's almost reborn into hell. And then they shove him back into the stone. So I mean, it seems it will happen eventually. It takes time. But I mean, since the end of Diablo 3, where we killed Diablo in heaven, it's been a while. Yeah. I mean, I have a feeling Tyrael's dead, unless they made him an angel again. Fucking old as fuck dude was the super young dude that always hung around Tyrael back in 3. So it's been decades. A very long time since Diablo 3. So I'm wondering how long it takes for a primeval to reconstitute.
I mean, that's a lot of evil and corruption to have done in order to come back.
Oh, you think doing their sin makes them come back faster?
No, just overall the amount of sin energy that would have to be accumulated. I don't think it would have to be specifically theirs. Then again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does have to be their sin, which Diablo was the lord of murder. No. It was murder? I don't remember.
There wasn't. It's I didn't think it was lies. I know Mephisto's hatred.
Mhm.
Now I gotta Google stuff.
What is Diablo's sin? All of them.
Mephisto is the Lord of Hatred, Diablo is terror, and Baal
Okay.
is destruction. Which I would imagine both Mephisto and Diablo, if it's just their sin being committed, would be rampant, because there's enough hatred and terror in the world. But I'm not going to spoil this, but obviously it's just a single line from the trailer. I'm not going to give any other context, but there's a great line where Mephisto is talking to her from the gem, and she's trying to do your typical, like, I control the gem, and he just laughs at her and says, you hold the gem, you control nothing. Which, a lord of hell is in a gem next to you. You're just some, like, 110-pound girl without a hand. I don't think you're equipped to be dealing with this.
Yeah. And she's not even Nephilim, right?
Oh, no. I don't even think our character in Diablo 4 is Nephilim. I think that was strictly a Diablo 3 thing.
No, you were still Nephilim in 2.
In 4, I think we're just people. I don't know if the Nephilim's blood's been diluted down enough that it doesn't matter anymore or what, but it's... I don't think there are any Nephilim yet left at this stage.
I know they were like the only beings with the choice of heaven or hell. They could fight both, for both. And that's been like the main theme of the player character is that they are the Nephilim.
I just can't understand the
was in the
culty nature.
book. I don't remember. It's wow.
The amount of gory sacrifices in Diablo 4 that you see where they're just like blood of the willing and then they cut their own throat, like it's a lot of people. And I'm just like, I wouldn't do that. Like, you can murder me if you really need to. It's not gonna be really. I'm not gonna kill myself in something.
Oh yeah. Almost had it.
Well, don't die.
Trying not to.
You know what I'm anxiously awaiting for? The next Mass Effect game. It's still probably a couple years out, but Mass Effect is one of my favorite sci-fi trilogies.
Ow.
You played
Oh,
it, right?
Yeah. I think I played 1 and 2.
2 is by far listed as one of the best. There's a companion story, it's just everything.
I know I did start playing 3 and
So 3 I liked. 3 did a lot of things well, and I loved the game up until the ending. Like, they basically did the very lazy, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but they did the very lazy, here's your 3 choices, and they all kind of equate to the same fucking thing. So a lot of people were upset, and they were so upset that then they patched it where there's a 4th ending where you just refuse to make a choice and everyone fucking dies. like it's led to believe that the Reapers get defeated in the next cycle because of the work you guys did. But by refusing to make a choice, like it cuts to some voice recording of Liara left in some ruins that are discovered by the next round of species, with all the information you guys have collected on the Reapers. But it heavily implies that y'all lost the war. The galaxy was purged. And that, I think, was their cheeky way of being like, fine, you don't like the ending? Then here's your other choice. Everyone died. There's all these rumors that there's going to be weird time, alternate reality bullshit going on. I don't know. I can't wait. Like I said, a lot of games coming out, still some years away, but there's definitely plenty that I can look forward to.
It's not.
They announced Prison Architect 2. It's The Sims, but it's prison.
You're right.
Well, it was very 2D in the first one. Everything you did was very, like, 2D flat. They're actually making, like, somewhat cartoony 3D. I don't know, it's a fun game. I've seen some people who are just trying to be like make very efficient prisons, and then I've seen people who are like, let's make the most war crimey prison imaginable.
And it's just one of those games that's fun no matter how you play.
True. And then there's some things like you can have gangs turned on, so obviously if someone's a part of the wrong gang and in a shower when they shouldn't be, they could get killed. It adds new things you have to deal with, basically. So what's the final goal of Once Human?
Once
you trying to do?
human, I mean, you're trying to unlock all these rifts and basically clear the corruption. It's basically nuclear holocaust, but they're calling it Stardust Holocaust.
Interesting.
So there's that. Yeah, it's very. It's got its grindy moments, but for the most part, it's not too bad. I mean, you're looting and you're fighting all at the same time. It's not just like, oh, I need 80,000 wood. Let me go fucking spend 8 hours just on wood.
Fair.
And then you've also got deviations, which help you. Some of them are combat oriented, some of them just stay in your territory and mine for you, help you build times, stuff like that. Very much POW world. Going for POW world. 100%.
Yeah.
It also seems like it's kind of unfinished. Like I found 2 boundaries that I feel like should not be boundaries, but they are. I have to go up to the fucking desert. There's also a bunch of shit that we haven't even like looked at that we should be. Just because we don't know what it does. Like, I don't know about that. I'm just gonna leave. Walking away.
If you're ever curious.
Oh. Probably not long term, but yeah, I'll definitely be checking it out.
Oh yeah. I didn't mean like right now.
Immediately.
No, I'm sitting here just staring at Steam, trying to decide if I want. Like, what sucks is I'll see a game I want to play, but then it's like super dated mechanically and graphically that I just don't know if I would be able to put myself through that. Like Star Wars Republic Commando, fun little game, but incredibly dated. Does not hold up well. Same for Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. They hold up all right, but it is clearly an old game. I can't remember if I talked to you about this, but since I know you are also somewhat of a Warhammer fan, or a Total War fan, there are leaks that they are working on a Total War Star Wars.
That could be.
I agree. I think that would be really fun. So far, no announcement about it, but it has been leaked as one of the 3 games they are working on. I would love to play that. The only thing I worry about is putting too many monsters in.
Right.
My biggest issue with the Warhammer Total War series is you get these giant, like 40-foot tall monsters, and you're just like, how are you supposed to fight that? Or when someone just brings nothing but dragons, and you have very few spear people, because you were expecting a normal army. And then you think Star Wars has not always been a super melee game, so I'm wondering how they manage that.
Well, we all know about the stormtroopers. They might hit you once in their entire life.
Well, it's not their fault. They're poorly trained nobodies that just needed a job.
Needed or forced into?
I would say needed. The thing about the Stormtrooper Corps and how it worked so well is they like you're making double as a Stormtrooper than any other job on your home planet. So you're basically like maybe when they were early versions of Stormtroopers who were still somewhat, some of the clones were also still there, and they went through extreme like political indoctrination and extensive training to be decent. But then as they needed more and more soldiers, they were basically like, you want to be a Stormtrooper? Yep, cool, put this armor on and just go stand there and do what you're told. Like, no training, no anything. Like, they were basically just left there to be a body for the Empire. And I think that's where it started falling apart. Now, if they would have just kept the clones would have done a great job. Like, I'm sorry, that rebellion would not have gotten very far if the clones were still the primary soldiers of the Empire.
Yeah. No, I'm...
Like, it's so funny because the clones, like, they had to fight tooth and nail for every bit of budget to keep the clone army going during the war. And then Palpatine takes over and they become a massive federalized military-industrial complex that serves only the Empire. And then they just trained and employed the most incompetent people because they needed bodies, and they, with an unlimited budget, they chose not to train them. But if a small portion of the budget to keep a clone army going can basically win a war, yet your unlimited budget can't even field decent soldiers, I think you have a problem. Wonder if Arc 2 is ever going to release.
You know, that... There was also supposed to be an animated series on it that I never saw or heard anything from. It was supposed to have Vin Diesel in it.
Yeah, because he's in the promo material for the new one. I feel Arc 2 is the definition of as soon as we have a concrete idea and a trailer made, we're gonna announce it, even though we're not gonna have any new news or any release information for the next 10 years.
I mean, look at how long it took them just to release the game. Mind you, fucking 7 Days to Die has been in pre-release for much longer, but they've had several hiccups where Wildcard has not.
But 7 Days to Die is 1.0 now. It's released.
Finally, yeah. How long was it in production? How many companies' hands did it see? But I mean, it's a decent.
I just wish games would stop trying to just copy everyone else.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like, well, I mean, like PUBG came out, right? And it was one of the first big battle royales. And it was good and bad at times. And then Warzone came out, and Warzone took it in a completely different direction. And then we got like Apex, and we got some other stuff. Battlefield tried it with their fucking World War One game, where it was like
It
the
was okay,
fucking mustard gas.
say.
I never played it, but like I can't comment. But then there was in one of the surveys for the next big Battlefield game, they were asking like, do you want to have an extraction mode like Tarkov or whatever, or do you? And it's like no, no.
Honestly, out of like all the game modes that Battlefield 1 did, they actually did that one alright. It was okay. I'm not gonna say it was great.
Fair. I just don't want a battle royale, and I don't want an extraction shooter in the next Battlefield. Like, you know what the people who have been ride or die with Battlefield want, based on the questions they asked in the survey. Like, they clearly have an idea of what they should and shouldn't do based on engagement. And basically bringing Tarkov to the next Battlefield or just trying to make Warzone in Battlefield is not it. I just hope they do the maps better. A lot of those maps were way too big. It like people have broken this down before, and I can't say anything they haven't already said, but they tried to make this out to be the most players that are ever going to be on a Battlefield game, and then they made the maps able to fit 5 times that. So you just spend large quantities of time running over open space. Like, I would rather have a densely packed smaller map than a wide open map where I literally can't find anyone.
And just keep running, running, and running. Basically. Looks like a massive fucking complex.
Sorry, what? I stepped away because my son asked me a question.
I was saying that's a massive fucking complex I'm driving to.
How
But
could you?
also, yeah, that running simulator really gets old very quickly.
Like, that was like the gunplay was not bad. The vehicle play wasn't bad. But when they launched and you could basically put any weapon on any hero class and every single person in the world ran the fucking bazookas, you couldn't fly.
Yeah.
And then when the maps were so big, if you didn't hold a forward spawn point, then now you're just screwed, basically. So it really sucks when the main fighting is like 9 kilometers away and you just have a rifle Guess I better start jogging, and then as soon as you get up to the front, you get domed by a sniper.
I like how you say domed by a sniper as I shoot.
What is front lines? You know what that is?
Front lines? Not Battlefield?
Yeah.
Or Battle... Oh, Battlefront. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a game mode featured in Battlefield 1, 5, and 2042. It was originally introduced in Battlefield 1. It combines Conquest and Rush gameplay into a single map. Each team has a base with 2 telegraphs. A line of flags join the 2 bases. All flags need to be captured in order to attach that telegraph in a game of tug of war. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. I got bored, so I went back into Battlefield. Or Battlefront. Battlefield.
Battle something.
I was gonna do just verse AI and fly around and try and get my helicopter skills back, but I saw this and I was like, why not?
Yeah.
I don't know. The thing I've noticed about, and I didn't appreciate it the first time I tried any of the games because I was still too into Call of Duty. But like, Battlefield rewards smart decision making, whereas Call of Duty just awards run fast.
The faster you play, the better you do. Yeah, Chris. Could you not move when I'm shooting you, please?
Medic?
No.
I gotta work on this recoil. I'll use the M60. That's clearly a weapon that has no need for recoil control.
No, yeah.
It's a weapon I hadn't used before.
Definitely not supposed to be here. Alright, well, I'm gonna push even further, because, you know, I'm a stupid-ass gamer like that. Looking for specific parts. Supposedly this is where I find them. Build my semi. Hiding. Not finding anything that I haven't found. Ooh, automatic parts. Oh, broken down shit. I just find it. Oh, excuse me.
No. Oh, they waited for the medic to come get me and then threw a Molotov.
Oh,
That's dirty. I like that one. I'm just gonna go marksman. That's always a good idea.
yeah, we. My sniper rifle's the only thing. Deal damage. Alright. There. There. Stop hiding. Clutch. There's the problem. I mean, if you're just gonna sit right in front of me while I'm shooting a fucking sniper rifle, you deserve that. Okay. Yep. Oh, what do these people gotta say? Absolutely nothing up here. Not a piece of scrap metal, not a watch, not a storage chest, absolutely nothing. Well, thank you. I don't have to search around. Oh. Unless they're trolling. What is this person? In Spanish? Unfortunately, I don't know. No loot crates or maps. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Cool.
Did you hear that? Who's there?
Okay. Back home. Oh, I will be right back. Ugh. Hey. Ouch. Okay. Stop crouching now. Shit. Parts I get. Oh, 13. Okay, goddamn. definitely can't build that. What is it? Okay, anyway.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. That's the way. I like it. What is low?
Well, this game's kind of fun. It's fewer vehicles, not none, but it's mostly infantry.
Definitely getting kicked down. They need to work on their growth. Stop.
When a medic walks right by you. I'm glad
Hey,
to see
Spike.
the game hasn't changed.
Jesus. That dog.
Bork.
She acts like she's a fucking basset hound and she's an Aussie. Golden door. I guess I'll save my points.
Sucks to suck. You're gonna sit in a tank next to engineers. I'm gonna show you what happens.
Perfect puzzle, huh? Oh, I think I better go make dinner.